Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog. Today, this weekend, we are at the Electric Vehicle Association annual meeting. There's lots of cool stuff. We're going to take a tour of Aptera behind us. We're going to check out QC Charge and a bunch of other stuff. So
let's go. All right, well, you know this car, but first let's go check out what else is in the parking lot. So let's flippity flip. Hey.
So Lucifer with our, by the way, our new Martian wheels. We'll put a link in the description to them. We're like borrowing those. We're gonna come over here real quick. So this is Elaine's Model S. I just want to show this because of the wrap that's on it. Beautiful wrap on this Model S, and of course she has the EVA sticker. But we're here, oh, we have some Valentine's things.
We're helping them with the Valentine's Day thing, so getting people holding these.
And then, you know, we're here at Aptera. That's where they're holding the meeting. There is an Archimoto out front. We'll walk over there. But
and
then
a Polestar, and a Tesla with a who me place.
Who me, I like that.
Who me?
But yeah, everybody's just gathering before the meeting and the tour kicks off. We did a video on the Archimoto a couple of years ago. Love this thing. It's so much fun.
I like that you're going straight to the Archimoto, but I guess Aptera is right over there.
Well, we're gonna go, because then we'll transition to the
I want to touch it. I'm gonna touch
I'm sure, I think they're gonna be doing rides in this as well. Somebody has an e-bike right there.
This is so fun. There's a Bolt.
I4 just showed up.
Oh, nice.
And then now, you know, we're here at Aptera, so let's go check out the Apteras real quick.
I love everyone's filming too.
I think a lot of people,
all the colors. This is so cool.
A lot of people are really excited by the fact that the EVA meeting is here at Aptera. So it's like we're gonna get a tour of their facility here. Check out I think they have all of their prototypes on display.
This is the one I have ordered, the white one.
They look really, really good. And I can't wait to learn more details.
Likewise.
Of course, we were out here for the debut of this one last year, the Gamma. Looks excellent.
Yeah, that looks super fantastic. Dang.
Looking really good. All right, yeah. We're gonna talk to some people and then head in for the tour next.
Yeah.
Welcome to beautiful Carlsbad, California. We're super happy and proud to be such a big part of the Electric Vehicle Association, and it's great to have everybody here to celebrate not just the successes of EVs over the last 10 years, but also some of our progress as we push towards production. I was going to give you a little intro to Aptera. I'm sure there's probably a lot of questions, so we'll save most of the time for questions, but we also have some hand around so you can kind of get a feel for the work we're doing here. For those of you that don't know, probably most of you have at least heard of Aptera. Maybe you don't know what we're all about. But Aptera exists to provide the world the most efficient transportation. One of the biggest benefits of having the most efficient vehicle platform ever is that you can add very little solar to it and still get very useful charge range out of it. So we add 192 solar cells onto the body surface of our vehicle. That gets you about 700 watts of charging power in optimal sun. And in Southern California, you can get over 40 miles a day of free power just from the amazing nuclear generator in the sky that we have here. That's completely free. And in total, in California, Southern California, you can get about 11,000 miles a year of free driving. No need to plug it in, no need to pay your power bill. All you have to do is trust that the sun is going to come up every day and provide you with that power. In more dreary places like Seattle, New York, Boston, you still get like 8,500 miles a year of free driving. So in a world today where I see many articles of people spending over $5,000 a year on gasoline, this thing is a pretty sweet deal at $26,000 to not have a fuel bill ever again.
Thank you. Hello, how are you? Ooh, I'm so great. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Dude, you're whipping it.
Yeah, do you want me to whip it or you want me to
Yeah, whip it. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. No kidding.
It's very locked in.
Oh my gosh. This is
very strong
bonkers.
vehicle. Cool, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Oh my
We're
gosh.
charging right now, even while we're doing all this.
Yeah, you are. A sunny day. It's gorgeous.
So,
I feel like you've done this before.
I
Wait.
did a lot.
You
But
made it so quick.
You can tell though, like the suspension's really cool. you
It's
know, for a
amazing.
video, It feels awesome. So
That's
I'm
so
super
good.
excited about that.
Oh, I love this. And this is way comfy. I'm so sorry that was so quick, but
Right?
thank you
Big-
very much.
Big headroom and all that.
Yeah. Thank
Very
you for the
spacious.
ride.
No problem. Just give that.
Have a
button
great
press
time.
And then it'll.
I'll give the button a
It'll pop
boop.
out.
I shall boop it. Wait, where? There it is. Booped. Oh, snap. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got to do that. Last year at the EVA meeting, which was here, we just saw the Gamma, right?
They did test rides, but we didn't know to sign up, so we didn't do it
right.
or anything like
Yeah.
that. There it goes. Did you see that?
Silently.
So this year we got to ride in it. It was cool. We got an update
It
on
was so
Aptera. We'll have another video that's just completely on Aptera from this event because you don't want to listen to the whole like 20-minute update.
Maybe not, but if you do, go listen.
But if you do,
Yeah.
it's available. But the ride was really cool. That'll be in the video as well. We'll put some segments in here, but it was really cool. It's
That was
quick
really, really fun.
and very stable. You can't flip it, is what he was saying. It's like he was whipping it around just in the parking lot.
He was really whipping it around a lot. You'll have to check it out. It's super cool. And it's awesome seeing all these people here testing it out, some for the first time. The reason we actually got to do it is because we are award winners, which is so cool.
That's coming up later.
Coming up later.
You gotta stay tuned to see what award it is.
Ha ha ha.
Or you could just look at the chapters because we'll probably put it there.
But because of that, we got to ride in the Aptera. So very, very cool. And hope everyone gets the opportunity because it's awesome. It's better than I was expecting even.
Yeah, and everybody, like, they were like, does anybody want to take a test drive? And it was like literally everybody raised their hand.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're gonna have to do a lottery because I
yeah.
think they have about 40 slots available today. And thankfully, because of the award, we got to go in the first few. But let's check out some more stuff from the EVA weekend.
Woo!
We're now at QC Charge in Vista, California. They do like repairs and restorations of EVs. They have a lot of RAV4 EVs out here, but they do like the older Model S repairs, like 2012, 2014. Mercedes B-Class, we spotted Kyle Connor's B-Class Mercedes that he bought that's going to get repaired here. We got to check on that, see what the status is.
But perhaps you've seen this place in our Leaf video or in Kyle's Leaf video because his 2012 Leaf got fixed here. The onboard charger was broken, but not actually here. This is their new facility. Their old facility was a mile down the road. So we got to come here and hear a little bit about their new facility, see what they have up on, what do we call that? Up on
Lifts.
Lifts,
Yeah. Yeah, so they Mercedes B-Class and RAV4. The B-Class is red, the RAV4 is silver. And we're going to try to bring the Leaf to the Cars and Coffee that we're having tomorrow morning. So it's just really cool to see, older EVs being revitalized, being brought back to life. They also sell some stuff like the B-Class that doesn't have fast charging. You can get a kit with them. They can actually enable fast charging. He was also selling some stuff to prevent some failures in the older Model S's. I believe it's, I'm not sure, but I think there's some leakage issues or whatever that they can resolve or whatever. I don't know because I don't have an old Model S, but if you have older EV technology, this is a great resource. They're here in Vista. They're opening up a second one in Portland with Alex, who was in our Leaf video and Kyle's Leaf video.
And he is the guy who actually did the onboard charger fix for the Leaf. And speaking of Leafs, that is something else that they do here is a battery swap.
Yes.
So battery upgrade. They have a 40, a 60, and an 80 kilowatt hour battery. Is that right?
I didn't hear. I was struggling.
Yeah, and it's like the 40 is 10,000 flat rate. You can get it installed here. Like that's the cost of the device and the cost of installation included. And then the 80 kilowatt hour is like 17,500. So that's basically a new car.
Yeah.
I mean, the Leaf is pretty cool, though. You have to let us know what you think. Which would you do?
Yeah,
It's a cool
it's really
option.
interesting. And then, of course, they can source those batteries, I think, for other purposes too. So I don't know, just really cool seeing this type of facility. I know Out of Spec has a lot more videos about this if you know Kyle and their channel, and I think they're going to be doing more and more on revitalizing and keeping older EVs on the road. So very cool. We got to go have some pizza and
it's really cool, this kind of thing. The EVA, the Electric Vehicle Association, we came for a tour here, and everyone is literally across the parking lot having pizza, talking. It's a good vibe.
Yeah. And then we get to the meeting part,
Yeah.
which we're excited by because that award is coming up.
Woo!
Are you staying tuned?
Yeah.
And welcome. We're so happy that you're here. And we really want to thank Aptera for hosting us here. What better place than Aptera in Carlsbad, California, with a nice sunny day. So I'm really happy about that. EVA has had an amazing year. We've done, for those of you that have followed us, you probably have watched our Route Zero program that we've been working on with a whole EV coalition. So that was an amazing thing. We have 100 chapters. For those that don't know, we have 100 chapters all over the country, and they're all doing amazing work. So
the first person that we are honoring today is our very own Kate Kirk, who is the 2023 chapter leader from the New York Capital District EVA. I just had the benefit of having met Kate about last year, and she is a force to be reckoned with. As y'all have already seen, she also has the beautiful pop of pink, and so she's living her truth. But Kate is devoted to promoting EVs in New York. She has organized over 100 events. She's also very advanced in her ability to connect and convene and to bring the interest of the utilities as well as bringing some truth to equity in the way that she's approaching this. I can't tell you how many times I've heard her say electric school bus. And so I know that's something we're all interested in, but also the money is flooding. And she is engaged with students for various projects and has advocated for policy changes. And her efforts have resulted in various installations of chargers in schools and various complexes. So she really walks the dedication and her passion, and today we present her with her award.
I only get 60 seconds, and you're probably sick of hearing me. My whole team, I think, is online, so I have to thank them because they did this. I was not expecting that I was going to get honored today because, honestly, I love what I get to do. National Drive Electric Week, one of my team members said, it's like my Super Bowl. I guess that's true. I don't sports. I think that's coming up soon, though, isn't it? Last year, we had about 600 registered folks in 2022 come to downtown Schenectady. We filled the streets with electric vehicles, and it was a miserable day. It's not like here in California sometimes in upstate New York. I was thrilled. In 2023, the team's like, what's going to make this bigger? Let's do this. And I'm like, I am so tired. I can't do it. But I have the best team back in upstate New York who drive me crazy in a positive way, but drive us crazy in the most positive and constructive way. This year, we had almost 800 registered attendees at this event. We partner with the Schenectady Green Market, the city of Schenectady, and my team at Livingston Energy and Linkwell, and we're all in it for EVs and sustainability, and I could not do it without them. They make it so much fun. So thank you, EVA, for recognizing me for Leader of the Year, but I can't do it without my great team, and keep up the great work.
The next folks that we are recognizing are the category for EV Road Trip Ambassadors, I should say, and that would be going to Liv and Patrick Anderson. If you have been tuned into YouTube or any other of the social media out there, you'll see that they are living the ability for EVs to traffic us all around the country in terms of road trips, and they do it in their Ford Mach-E. So they show everybody what can be done. They're passionate advocates, and they're out there sharing all of the abilities. And to top it off with, has this beautiful teal hair that has become her signature. I think my favorite thing about what they do is that they really make everything relatable, and they try to break down some of those myths we were talking about earlier. So, Liv and Patrick, come on up.
All right, here you go. All right. Thank you. This is just sort of weird to be getting the Road Trip Ambassadors Award. We'd love to take more road trips, but we have day jobs, so we don't get to do that. But we are very honored to have this awarded to us. We do love taking road trips. We love meeting people. We do all sorts of fun things. Liv is famous for a lot of those. At a lot of our road trip stops when we charge, she's hula hooping, meeting other people. She has this bag here. I want to point this out. This is sort of famous on our channel. We found these at the Baker charging station just by chance, and they're fancy ponies, as we call them. And every time we see like another Mach-E owner, she'll go over and give them a fancy pony and say, I like your fancy pony. And what's really cool is Ford was doing like a publicity thing. They had Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, doing a road trip out here in California, and we got to meet him. And Liv gave him a fancy pony. And I literally verified last week, it's still on his desk. I had a conversation with him last week. But he was getting feedback from us as well about what people need, and we were telling him about the difficulties that people have. And we try to educate people on the road, and then as well as with our YouTube channel, we do charging videos, we do tips on how to do your EV route planning. It's really simple. Like in the Mach-E, you plug in your destination, it tells you where to stop, it does all that, but people still don't know, and they own the car. So we try to help them out with that. But we try to also be brand agnostic. So like this past year, I think one of our favorite road trips was to Tesla Takeover. And we went there and we met with a bunch of Tesla people and Rivian owners, and we saw Aptera there as well. And we try to remind people it's EV versus ICE. It's not Tesla versus Mach-E and all of that. So we have a great time, and we invite you to like join us on this journey in 2024. If you have suggestions for us of where to go or videos we need to make and help people learn, let us know. Thank you. Wow.
Woo,
Cool.
how awesome.
Feels very cool to get the award. It's been a fun day so far. We can talk more about this. We're supposed to go socialize now with everybody, get some food. Don't leave the video yet, because we're going to continue the video tomorrow morning at a Cars and Coffee with a lot of the people that are here. So we're going to check out like what EVs are going to be out there, but we'll continue that. But this is really cool. We really do have fun with this stuff.
We do, and it's a huge thanks to you guys too for supporting us and supporting this channel and watching these videos, sharing, interacting, and being a part of this community, because we all share with the people that we know and the community that we have. So it's an absolute treasure that we get to share with you guys, and that we're recognized for this is just icing on the cake. This is awesome. You guys know it.
And
all right.
we're hoping that we could do some really epic road trips in 2024. As we've mentioned numerous times, we have day jobs. I've already burned through some vacation for like CES this year. But if we can pull it off, we want to do some epic road trips, maybe one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast.
Because we've done Colorado to California, we really need to see other charging areas. We need to see what you guys are experiencing, what you're talking about. We would love to connect with you on the road too.
So yeah, we're trying to get vacation time and trying to maybe get a sponsorship so that we can get some of our charging or hotel costs offset. But if not, we'll do some road trips. And we figure we can do like weekend road trips and things like that that are more accessible to us. But we're just ecstatic. We've had a great day so far with Aptera, with QC Charge, just meeting a lot of great people, meeting the other award winners, meeting the board. Of course, we haven't said it yet, but the EVA info is going to be down below. It's a great organization. There's 100 chapters throughout the U.S. We learned a lot about their accomplishments for 2023. We were involved in some of those, like Route Zero, which was really cool.
And National Drive Electric
Week in Schenectady. We did a video on that.
Check out both those videos if you're interested. And super cool to see Kate win for organizing with her team the biggest National Drive Electric Week event at Don't Miss Out on Your Own in September, or on Earth Month in April. There's a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, and it might be like the boring stuff, if you are interested in policy, but the EVA is getting deeper and deeper into policy that comes, to tax credits, EV registration costs, things that will have a financial impact on us and also affect whether EVs are getting adopted. So it may be technically boring, but it's actually very exciting to see the progress that they're doing. And I'm very thankful for their advocacy as well as education. They did a webinar on the tax credits. We'll post a link to that below as well. It's gotten very complicated. We used to be able to summarize it very quickly, but it's a lot of information. They have a great webinar on that now to help walk people through the process new in 2024. So anyways, we're going to go socialize. Yay! EVA.
Yay! Cool that we're standing in front of an Aptera.
And everybody's trying it out.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go socialize.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning. As promised, we're here now. There's a Cars and Coffee going on behind us. There's some very cool stuff. We had fun socializing last night, met some more cool people, hung out with Aptera people as well. So it was all really cool. So let's go check out stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
So the Cars and Coffee is at the Carlsbad Premium Outlets. There's a Tesla supercharger over there. We're going to make our way over there, but there are a couple of dealers that came out today to show their wares. So right here, of course, is the Kia EV9. Really excited by this. They're actually making it to customers now. We've sat in one. We haven't test driven one, but I just hearing the dealer talk about we can come over and do a test drive. So that's what we got to schedule sometime soon. Really excited by it. 3-row SUV, decent price, good range. It's built on the eGimp platform, so it charges great. So we're very excited. Nice to see it out here, and it's been like a steady stream of people, over here checking it out. And then the other dealer that's here is Audi, and they check out this lineup. So we have the Q4 e-tron, we have the e-tron GT, and then down there the big e-tron, as we like to call it.
And we have videos in the Q4 e-tron. Do we have one in the e-tron GT? We do.
We did do e-tron GT a couple of years ago. It was a red one. It was just fantastic vehicle. And then the new e-tron.
And I really like the Q4, to be honest. It's on the same as the ID4, but more premium.
Yeah, and I mean, get some criticism because there's no frunk or whatever, and basically the same tech and everything, the same size you can get out of the ID4, but it feels a little bit more premium inside. And if you're an Audi fan, it'll feel very Audi inside. We liked it. We actually really liked it. I really like it. Yeah. The Q4 e-tron. And it's hard not to love the e-tron GT. It's just outside of our budget, that's for sure. The one that we test drove was the RS e-tron GT that was like $169,000. I haven't checked the sticker. I'm going to just pop over here real quick and see. Let's see. 165. So 165. But it's basically the same car as the Taycan, if you don't know. But just a fantastic driving. Look how low this front is. That's pretty slick. And then of course we've driven one of these as well a couple of years ago. It's been updated. And then this is what you're paying for. This one is also, let's see, 90,000. A bit bigger than the Mach-E, but the interior is just some really nice materials, very nice. It has air suspension, I believe. I can't remember now, but very, very nice ride when we had it. I liked driving it. Just again, we have our Mach-E, so we're happy with that for the price that we're paying. But let's go check out and see what other stuff is here that's not from dealers.
These guys are selling something. It's not a car. They're actually selling Girl Scout cookies. This is so brilliant. We saw you here last year.
So we were invited
brilliant.
both years, yeah.
Both years. So you just got your Rivian last year.
So I did. I got the S last year. We had it a week, I think, when we came last year, and everybody was excited to see it. This year, it's in the shop because a 16-year-old made a bad decision.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
She totaled her car on my back wheel. So
oh, no.
Little Nissan Kicks pretty much just exploded. I think I drive a tank because literally she didn't touch the paint. I get out of my car and I walk around. I'm like, what did you hit? I couldn't figure it out, but it was very clear on the cameras that she pulled out of a 7-Eleven right into my back wheel. And of course, there's a motor in it, as you know, so they're checking it all out for me and replacing the wheel. but we'll be okay. But this one we have 50,000 miles on.
Whoa.
So I had this one first, and then I had the S second. So I got the S
wow.
almost 7 months after I got the T.
Cool.
But last year he was on a camping trip. You can see it's a very well-used truck.
Yeah, it's very loved.
But we love it so much we bought it twice.
That's amazing.
That's a good
Right?
statement. I love it.
He pre-ordered day one, and I told him he was crazy that we'd never take 2 electric vehicles. But in the 4 years it took them to make it, we doubled our solar and decided we were going to be an electric vehicle family. And like I said, love it so much, bought it twice.
And you're paying for it with Girl Scout cookies.
No, we're paying for camping with Girl Scout cookies.
I love it. This is an amazing idea, though. I
Right.
remember last year everyone was
Right.
just so excited
Right.
to see your vehicle that you sold out.
Yeah, and I wish I had it again this year, but
Yeah.
darn those 16-year-olds.
This is pretty gorgeous looking.
I
though. It's great
love it.
color.
The blue is fantastic.
Yeah.
The black interior is nice, but I do prefer the maple, the warm maple,
Oh,
ash
nice.
maple wood in my
So that's the
S.
car that hit her.
It's much different than this one, but this
Wow.
is a work truck all day, every day. The other one's the grocery getter and the kid taker, and
I love
we
that.
love it.
That's really interesting because, like, the Rivian is often seen as the adventure truck, and like the Lightning is the work truck. But the way that
Right.
you guys use this, it's versatile.
Right,
That's
and
amazing.
we do take it camping, and it goes on trips. We've done long trips on it. We just did a 1,800-mile road trip in our S, and it was fine. We went up all the way up to Bishop and Mammoth and Tahoe, and over to Sacramento, and then down the coast. It was great.
Awesome.
And did you use the Rivian Adventure Network a lot, or?
We did. So
Yeah.
on that trip, I think we used 6 stations.
Nice.
And it was really nice. And they're not free for us anymore, but they're still exclusive to us.
Right.
So it was a lot less waiting on the holiday weekend than a lot of the other stations had.
What's
But
your name?
I'm Dana,
Dana.
Nice to meet you.
meet you too.
and you're
I'm Liv. Oh my
Olivia.
God. Sorry.
Hi,
Olivia.
Liv. Nice to meet you.
And,
Oh, sorry,
And you got to
yes.
switch back and
Hopefully you
forth
guys
if you're
can
going to
hear
do
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a YouTube channel or
I
anything?
do not. I do run the San Diego Rivian Owners Facebook group.
Awesome.
So we've got, we've probably got 500 members in that.
Nice. Go
Not
join
real
that.
big.
That's
Not
okay.
real
There are a
big.
lot of Rivians down here.
So there's a few clubs, but we're the San Diego County Rivian Owners on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And we don't do a whole lot, but every once in a while somebody throws a meetup up, and we meet up and go, on a mountain road or something. It's kind of fun.
Adventure.
It's nice to meet everybody.
Awesome.
It really is. So, and we like to come here, and Elaine graciously invited us with the girls and the cookies. I'm not on the news. I bet it's a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh man, I've been suckered in. We have to go buy cookies now.
All right.
Bye. All right, this Tesla is kind of famous. This is owned by Elaine, the president of the EVA, the Electric Vehicle Association, who's hosting this whole weekend and everything. She has a teal and white theme. Honestly, like, she had an event hosted at her house this weekend, and her whole house is teal and white, so her car has to be teal and white. It looks fantastic. Really love it. And obviously, this is like one of the more colorful Teslas out here, but there are a ton of Teslas. We are at the Tesla Supercharger, but a lot of people have Teslas. We get it. Like, there's a lot of love for it, and some of them have
They've been to multiple
stuff.
Tesla courses, which is
Yeah.
like a Tesla day at the track. That they do it often down here in Southern California, but I think they do them in other places like Georgia and whatnot. You see a Grabber Blue Mach-E, that's not ours.
Blucher
That's
and,
Blucher.
and their owner in front of it.
So we'll take a look over here. We'll hit some other EVs, but of course, we got to focus on any Mach-E that we come
Any
across.
Mach-E. Looking so
ours
good. I
is
love that
over there.
Blucher has the stick-on license plate. Oh,
Ours
he
does
said
too.
that, he said that Blucher looks dirty, but I don't see it.
And then here are all the Teslas lined up charging.
And actually, there was quite a line beforehand, just like 3 cars or so, but it's opened up quite quickly. The
And
benefit of having tons of chargers.
It will show you our Mach-E, of course. It needs a wash as well, but
Really does.
we like pointing out our wheels, especially up front with the Brembo brakes showing through. These are Martian wheels. We'll put a link down below. We're like borrowing their wheels, basically checking them out. And we have an i4.
Looking really good.
And then you guys probably recognize this one. This is Kyle Connor's Nissan Leaf. He's letting us borrow it. It's been at our house for about 6 months now.
More, I think. Almost a year.
So we've been driving it. Liv drove it out here today. Just
It's its first time at a car event. It feels so funny having something like this at a Cars and Coffee, but it's another option, another example, another variety of an EV that you can have.
we got to get the pretty side though, because that side
I
is,
like the boob side.
and the sun is behind us now. But yeah, it's been great having this. We plan on doing some videos with it at some point, but we use it around town all the time. And
Yeah,
it's great.
I mean, like it has, at the moment, it's around 44 miles, maybe because of the colder weather here, I know. But don't drive it that much and it's perfect. Really cute little bolt. I can't remember what that color's called. Calypso
I forget
blue or
the color.
something.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Mina May. Cute.
And I think the last most interesting, I don't know, there's
No,
like a smart
there's something
car
that you're missing behind
down
you.
there. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's a smart car down there. I don't know if that's electric or not.
No.
But this is, Liv wanted to mention
You guys
this.
probably, if you've watched any of our stuff, you might recognize this. This is Joseph's. He's really tricked out his Mach-E. He has beautiful decals on it. He has a very...
The spoilers up top.
Spoiler. He actually has the sound as well. If you look at our EV Fiesta video, we demo the sound. He can do a whole bunch of sounds, emulate
It's
vehicles.
not Borla, but it's very similar to that. So he can do like an ice cream truck sound as he's driving on the outside.
And different ICE vehicles, their purr and their growl, whatever.
He has some mud flaps. Oh, here comes the EV6.
Hey,
So yeah, this is
so fun.
And I gotta say, it's like I love the fact that like down here we do have one red Tesla, but for color lineup we have like the cyber orange Mach-E, we have a red Tesla, the blue Bolt, even the red Leaf, the Grabber blue Mach-E, and then we have a gray lineup down there.
Yeah.
I am excited to see Tesla coming out with some new colors. The new red is fantastic. But Liv wants to talk about this one.
Indeed, I'm so glad this is here. So this is the project car for the EVLC, the Electric Vehicle Learning Center. If you look at our EV Fiesta video, this is featured in it as well. Over the summer, this was donated. It's a 1993 Brazilian VW bus, and it was donated by one of the EVLC members, Tom, and he donated all the parts and then gave them the opportunity to do a class on this. So a bunch of people, largely who'd never done anything like this before, like the gentleman we were just speaking with, he has a banking history. So a bunch of people who had never done anything like this before learned how to make an EV. And they tricked this out and then they just wrote it in here. We actually got to take a ride in it, which was super fun. So we'll show you that. Your face, did you wish
Yeah, you're gonna go like this.
Oh, should I go? We got to take a ride in it and we'll show you right now. We're going for a ride in the legendary bus electrified conversion, but it's currently a bed. So he's flipping it. Perfect.
Oh my God.
No
Safety
seatbelts.
first. No seatbelts. Go slowly. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We're only going around the parking lot.
We're going around the parking lot. I trust you. Oh my gosh. I'm not breathing.
You go straight down and just speed bumps.
I was gonna say there's a bunch of speed bumps.
That'll be fun. Oh my gosh.
This was converted by a bunch of students and volunteers over the summer. About
This
6
is so weird.
pulled out the gas engine and converted it completely to electric.
That's amazing. So this is the type of thing that students, when you say students, you're looking at high school students, college, secondary, combination.
Well, over the summer it was
Speed bumps.
mostly adults.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
But
Gonna
you
come
can
around
just
to
take
say.
it. No, yeah, you can just take the speed bumps. I'm taking.
Hey. Oh.
So this checks out, the suspension checks out. Good work, students.
We had to take it to a front-end shop
Of course.
to undo all of the abuse and urine way this thing over its entire life. So.
This is epic.
This is so cool. It definitely translates the boop to the back.
Does it?
Yeah. Is there literally a spare tire back here?
I think there is behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
We've got everything we need. We could just,
We could just go.
we should. So how far is the beach?
Yeah.
It's like-
it's only 3 miles.
Yeah, not far at all.
But we have about 60 miles of range.
Oh snap.
This is pretty great.
Your turn signals.
Oh, sorry. Hey. So I love that you are teaching folks to reconnect, convert these types of vehicles, to give them a new life. And it's just cool.
Some pro maneuvering.
Here, we're gonna park it right here.
Yeah, that sounds
You can
good.
even take up 2 spots. Doesn't matter.
Do you want me to pull it in front?
Yeah, just straddle.
That was great. What did you think? I'm dizzy. It was super awesome.
We do
taking a
fancy
ride in this.
transitions on this channel.
Yeah, we're probably not going to do anything
Oh,
fancy. Just
By
cut
the way,
it.
red Tesla showing up.
Red
See?
Tesla.
Bringing some color to this
Red.
lineup. And it sort of matches the supercharger logo.
So events like this are really fun. Like this is an EVA, Electric Vehicle Association meetup. So a bunch of people from all around the country. So we got to connect some people from around the country with the EVLC and the projects that they're doing. They have things that help schools and universities, whatever, learn how to work on EVs, learn how to make them. EV West, who EVLC works with, have carts that you can buy to make your own EV. So it's really cool seeing everyone get interconnected. So this stuff might be coming to an area near you. If you're interested in it, contact all these organizations and maybe there's something for you. Maybe you'll be making the next bus. So cool.
Well, thank you for joining us. This has been a fun weekend. I hope you enjoyed tagging along with us. And once again, like we're super happy that we won that award for EV Road Trip Ambassadors. And we hope to represent the Electric Vehicle Association well on a bunch of road trips this year.
Yeah, we're truly, truly grateful for this opportunity. And you guys know, we don't road trip that much. We road trip just as much as probably most people, right? But that's the thing is like, we are all ambassadors. We're all together in this. We're probably doing the same thing that you're doing, encouraging the people around us like, hey, EV life is awesome. You can do this. It's great fun. Give it a try. So thank you guys for helping us along this journey. And thank you for being ambassadors in your own life, because I'm sure you are. Big thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. You guys are also ultimate ambassadors, and we appreciate you so very much. And what else?
We're for this video in particular, check out the description because we're going to put links to Electric Vehicle Association where you can find chapters all throughout the U.S. Yes. So get connected with them. We're going to put one to the Mach-E Club of America if you have a Mach-E, how to join that. The Lightning Club because we are connected with a lot of Ford friends. But we'll put some links to some of the clubs, to EVLC, to QC Charge, all of the things. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we want to link to and show off. And by the way, here comes the ID4.
So cute. Hey.
It has to wave.
And they waved. They nodded. They nodded. And by the way, if there's anything cool in your area, please link them down below. We will approve the comment. I know it's hard to add a link. Someone's trying to park and we're in their way.
Yeah, there's a lot of parking.
There's a lot of parking. But please share your resources so that people in your area know about it. And so we know about stuff in your area, so we can share that as well. Let's all just keep doing this together.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
Great. Yeah, and if you know of any events, because we want to try to hit some of these events. Of course, we have limited budget and time, but especially if it's in SoCal. But if it's somewhere else, who knows? Maybe we can still swing it. We're going to try to go to
and we can share about it.
Electrify Expos. We're going to try to hit some of those this year as well.
Tell us what you're going to.
Exciting stuff. So we should go because we should socialize.
We should socialize. So on that note, just remember that whatever you drive, whether it's electric, it's a Tesla, it's a bus, it's a Mach-E, it's an ID4, it's an e-tron,
whether it's gray or
gray or colorful,
color.
Whatever it is. Enjoy the ride. Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, she has the shirt.